YouTube. 1, I hope y'all been having a blessed day and a blessed week. Happy New Year's. 2, sit back cause we finna vibe out. And on 3, we
A nigga wanna be me, yeah, but they don't know I'm fighting demons.
This could be one of the most common things that we hear from people, that they have trust issues. They undergo circumstances that are out of our control, whether it be in friendships, relationships, situationships. Y'all get the point. The circumstances that I'm speaking of are negative, such as infidelity, betrayal, disloyalty, dishonesty. The list goes on. When you look at it from a broad point of view, you'd be willing to reason and be more understanding when someone tells you they have trust issues, because you could relate. You've probably been cheated on or lied to. Once, twice, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Yeah, first things first. You have to face the harsh reality. It's going to happen. You can't avoid it. You can't stop it. It's out of your control. Instead of dwelling on that negative and bad experience, embrace that experience and use it as a lesson. Whatever it is out of that situation that was negative, and turn it into a positive. You could do this with literally everything. Chances are there were some signs there that you probably didn't notice, which you could take from that situation and apply it to the future. You would prevent this from happening in some way, or you'd be more alert and aware. With that, you use that experience to your advantage. Remember, everything is based on perspective. If you think that this is the worst thing that could happen, then that is the worst thing that could happen. If you think this is the best thing that could happen, then it is the best thing that could happen. It's all about perspective. But here's where I come in. Back to the topic, trust issues. If somebody tells you they have trust issues, I would shift your focus on asking them if they do trust themselves. What tends to happen is that people project their insecurities onto other people, and people start to reason with the whole trust issues because, like I stated earlier, you probably could relate, so it's easier to understand. My take, it's all on perspective, but I just don't get it. Why would you let a negative situation from the past dictate anything that is yet to be in the future? It just makes no sense. That's like you holding yourself back for free. That's crazy. Why would you do that to yourself? You don't deserve that. So why? You understand? And it tends to happen so much, and it's so relevant. And this is why I speak on it, because it tends to happen so much and it's so relevant. There's nothing wrong with having trust issues, of course, you know. But if someone jokingly tells you they have trust issues, or even if they just mention it early on, shit, bro, the signs are there. Or later on, bro, just run. And there's nothing wrong with having trust issues. Unfortunately, some people go through traumatic experiences that it's out of their control. But you understand, you're not doing yourself the favor when you let a negative situation hold you back. So if you're not ready to jump into something else, why would you do it knowing that you have trust issues and that it's going to hold you back? Instead of doing that, I feel like people should take time for themselves and they should heal. That's why I did the whole solitary confinement thing. Hey, that I feel like that could work for that too. You feel me? Like, you could use solitary confinement you could heal. You feel me? Because you having that time to yourself instead of jumping into something else and bringing all that load onto that other person too, and onto yourself too. Like, chill out. And I'm also not saying to just go out here trusting anyone, because honestly, I don't trust anyone. And you know, I'm not seeking anything. But hypothetically speaking, if I were to be seeking anything, I would definitely not let any negative circumstance in the past dominate anything that the future holds for me. Aside from trust issues, that holds you back too. Don't let the past dictate your future. You can't let these experiences get the best of you, man. You got to take out whatever is good from that. Whatever you learn from, because you learn whether you want to accept it or not, you learn. You always learn from every bad. If you sit down and you take that time to yourself and you ask yourself, damn, but did I gain anything out of this? Damn, I know she cheated on me. I know she did me dirt. Or I know he lied to me or whatever. Bro, just move more militant. Take whatever. Damn, but I was really slacking. But she wouldn't even text me after 7 p.m. You feel me? You see where I'm getting at? I feel like majority of the time, the signs are there. Whether you want to see it or you're blinded by whatever, you feel me? then that's on you. But that's that. And fellas, if she tells you she has trust issues, why would you want to deal with a shorty like this? Come on, bro. You don't want all that baggage. You want to have a good time, man. Healing, bro. But that's besides the point. And here's where I lay the facts. If a shorty tells you she has trust issues, that's an indicator that she's going to want you to prove yourself to her. Think about it. Sit down and think about it. She's expecting you to prove yourself to her because she has all these trust issues and all these things that happened in the past. She doesn't want to commit the same mistake twice, 3 times, 4 times. But this is where it lies. It has nothing to do with you. You are not responsible for those trust issues that she has. Unless you are, then you're fucked, bro. These things that happened in the past, these mistakes she doesn't want to commit. Once, twice, 3 times. She just doesn't want to do it again, right? So what is she expecting? She's going to expect you to not do the same thing. Of course, we have to prove ourselves trustworthy to anyone, whether it be friends, relationships, situationships. Y'all get the point. But this is the truth. That's not my responsibility. It's not your responsibility, bro. You had nothing to do with that. So why are you even there? You feel me? And this is besides all the other things that you could potentially deal with because of her trust issues. Remember, you have nothing to do with these trust issues, bro. Avoid these women at all costs, bro. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Don't do it. And this is aside from the whole trust issues thing. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Because logically, you come in on a clean slate with the best of intentions, right? The best intentions. Everybody just wants to do good right now. We're on a clean slate. You've done nothing wrong. She's done nothing wrong. But, you're not responsible for all the other BS, bro. So you shouldn't be having to prove yourself. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Sum it all up. When someone tells you they have trust issues, don't take it lightly. I wouldn't take it lightly. It could potentially lead to disaster. For real. Unless you got sauce, you could finesse the hell out of that if you want to jump through all the hurdles and obstacles. But I like everything easy when it comes to women. I don't like dealing with a lot. It's not supposed to be like that. But many of these instances, if not most, tend to be insecurities. So just tread lightly and remember, don't get in a relationship. Nah, I'm just playing with y'all, man. Do you, bruh. Move militant, keep it player. Nah, but for real, bruh. Do what makes you happy. Move militant, keep it player, keep it G. And y'all already know, don't fall for the gimmicks, man. Remember, take everything that you hear with a grain of salt. If it sounds good, apply it to yourself. If it doesn't, then it doesn't, man. And remember, nobody knows you how you know yourself, man. 3 on.